You know what I do? I brew. And I bake. Oh, sweet mother of...
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Before Noon presents the Happy Brew Fact.
Brew Frack?
Happy Brew Shack Fun Time Show. We'll do it again. All right. Welcome. All right.
All right.
All right, here we go. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Before Noon presents the Happy Brew Shack Fun Time Show. With me is my very good friend, Duke Guerin. Duke, why don't you introduce yourself?
How's it going? My name's Duke Guerin, at Dukester on Twitter if you follow me. I also work for Bison Brewing Company as the Director of Hearts and Minds, which basically means I'm the brand rep for Oregon and Washington. So, been an avid home brewer for quite a few years and big, huge Game of Thrones fan, so this should be fun.
Yeah, and pretty easy on the eyes, if you don't mind me saying. Wasn't gay. All right, so it's the premiere of Game of Thrones. As you all probably know, your HBO Go is probably not working, just like ours is. And what we thought we would do is Duke was very generous and brought by a couple of brewery ommegang special Game of Thrones beers. The first one, Duke, why don't you get that one ready and describe it for us?
Yeah. This is the Take the Black Stout. This is the one that they actually brewed for last season's premiere. So this one's been cellaring for about a year now. So I'm kind of curious to see what how this one's tasting.
I remember it last year.
Express the gas. Express the gas.
Yeah.
Tribute to my friend John Holzer.
And then this year's they did Fire and Blood, and it's a red ale. They did 3 different bottles of each for Khaleesi's Dragons, which we were trying to remember their names, but
We're not that big of Game of Thrones geeks. We can't
I'm
do it.
sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sure we're gonna get some flack for that. So let's go ahead and try. You want to try the dark one first?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So I remember having this one last year and really, really liking it. It was what spices? It was anise and
Thank you.
Yeah, and licorice root. So big beer. I'm not usually a fan of licorice, but in this beer, I remember it really, really, really went well.
It's got to be subdued. You can overdo it really easy.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's come along nicely.
That's not nearly as pronounced as I remember it being when it first came out.
Yeah, it rounded out quite a bit. That's good. Have you been up to Cooperstown?
I haven't.
Their brewery it's gorgeous. They used to grow quite a bit of, I didn't even know this, they grew quite a bit of hops up in Cooperstown until they had a blight, I guess in the 70s. But their brewery is, in the French-Belgian farmhouse style.
Mm-hmm.
It's
right.
Beautiful. I mean, they started doing concert series out there in the summer, pitching tents. I think Steve Earle was there right when we used to live in upstate New York, Customer Woman and I, and we got to tour the brewery. Just fantastic. Just
It's on my list.
It's well worth the trip. I mean, plus you get to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame, which was great.
Yeah.
All up through Cooperstown, Pennsylvania. That area is just gorgeous, and they brew a hell of a damn good beer too.
Yeah, really nice malt character. That licorice is really kind of fallen off quite a bit. It's just really nice and balanced now.
Yeah, it's not too heavy. I mean, it's about medium body.
It has a great malt backbone.
Yeah,
I hate that phrase.
I say that a lot. Now I'm really embarrassed to.
Now you're gonna be self-conscious about it.
Yeah, no, I said
that's all right.
I also said hophead, which I hate the phrase hophead. But yes, the malt backbone is really good. I will say it. Okay, let's crack this next one.
Heck yeah.
All right, so the Fire and Blood. I haven't had this one. Oh, chilies, huh? Good.
Whoa.
All right, almost took out my eye there. Thanks, Cooperstown. Class act. Uh-oh, we may have a Buster visit.
More cats.
More cats.
More cats.
So the first episode aired, and the main feedback I got was you could always have more cats. So I don't know if I'll do it this week, but Buster and Frankie will be having their own segments, I guess weekly. I'm gonna do I don't want to give away. Never mind. I can't. It's going to be hilarious.
Let them find out
Don't
what
worry.
happens.
Don't worry. All right. Well, cheers.
All right, I gotta say first, just being like critical, it's not very red.
No.
It's definitely got a little bit more of a dark yellow, light amber kind of tint to it.
Yeah.
Not that it makes it bad.
Obviously, it's well carbonated. But
Clearly. No, that's nice. That's a nice drinking red ale.
yeah, you could. And they said this is what, 7%?
7%, I believe it is. Yeah.
Oh, 6.8.
Close enough.
It does not taste like 6.8. This could be trouble. Much like the dragons in the Game of Thrones series.
Nice little bit of hop bitterness. Yeah, I like that. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I would probably drink these pretty quick.
Yeah, these are not beers that you're going to save for next season.
Next season.
I don't know that this one's not going to hold up. I don't think.
Any predictions? What do you think they'll do for the next season? You've read the books.
I've
read the books.
Yeah. You know, I tried to only read up until the next episode, so that way I could read the book version of what I had just seen.
Oh, right.
And not read ahead, so I wasn't spoiling anything for myself. So when I realized I'd get to the page where, okay, that's the end of that episode, I quit reading.
No. Oh, well, that's a good idea.
Then, when it's 8 months in between seasons, you kind of want to know what's going on. The next thing you know, I'm 4 books into it.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, this is good. You can see Buster trying to get into the office. Way to go, buddy.
Busting in.
Yeah, he's a handful. Much like we call him Joffrey here at the house. Maybe not as malicious as Joffrey, but equally annoying. He's also blonde. You can tell he's a Lannister. Look at him. Jeez. So anyway, if you've not had Bison's beers, tell us what just came out.
So we had 2 new releases. We had the Saison de Wench and the Kermit the Hop. The Saison de Wench is based on Dan's farmhouse ale recipe that he won a gold for at GABF in 2006. It doesn't have a whole lot of hops in it. It has a lot of botanicals, rose hips, hibiscus, rose petal, lemongrass. So it's got a very floral characteristic, a little perfumey. But restrained, it's not over the top by any stretch. It's a very nice drinking saison. It's fantastic. Our Kermit the Hop is the first double IPA that we've ever done.
Right.
Historically, organic hop production being what it was,
Yeah.
there wasn't enough, not only varieties, but quantities to go around that we could afford to throw the quantity it would take for a double IPA into one particular beer, because that would just burn up a large chunk of what we had available contractually in organics. But we were able to secure a lot of organic Simcoe for this particular beer, and so it's finished with Simcoe and dry hopped with Simcoe, and tail end of the boil end of the dry hop, and 8.5%. It's a fantastic double IPA. Right now, the track record here in Portland is that it hasn't stayed on tap any longer than 2 days. The keg's been blown in 2 days or less, anybody that's put it on tap. So if you see it around town in Portland,
Dang.
Seattle, California, get in there and get a try, because it'll go quick. So it is available in 22s. Saison de Wench is in 12-ounce bottles in a 4-pack.
Yep, Saison.
So if you're probably going to see it on the shelves out there, out and about, if you happen to be one of the 12 states that we distribute to. So yeah.
Ever growing though. Right?
Ever growing, yeah. That's
I love it. Yeah, I haven't actually got to try it yet. I'm really excited for that one. The Saison de Wench was really, really stellar. All right. Thanks a lot, dude.
my pleasure.
Appreciate it. Buster, thanks you.
You're welcome, Buster.
All right. Well, let's see who gets killed tonight on Game of Thrones. Thank you to Brewery Ommegang. Fantastic beers. And we hope you all enjoy. All right. I'm Chad saying goodbye. Thanks, Duke.
Thanks very much.
We appreciate it.
Cheers.
All right. Bye. Yeah. Cool.
He might have tapped the
saw his-
camera.
We'll cut.
Oh,
We'll go
Just,
to a different
just.
camera.
Well, I'm just giving you a heads up.
if he tapped the camera, that just kind of adds to the character, right? You have to expect that sort of thing with cats.
It was funny. I was just like,
I was like, it was
"What's
just
going
I'm like, hey.
Good gravy. Was that really 17 minutes?
No.
Yeah, that was the time.
What do I got on here?
Yeah. Oh, no. Just under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I actually thought you were doing multiple. Like, is it just the red ale that's gonna